welcome back. So we are in the Golden Grove. We're about to complete this chapter, and yeah, we're going to use the spell that we were taught, Rejuvenate, to bring life back. Oh. And it's actually a nice little, like, because Oliver is just like this universal good boy, who does nothing but healthy things for this world, and he needs to be shown love.
He deserves it, man. He's had a rough childhood.
Yeah, his mother just dying and him just taking direct responsibility for it. Oh, and by the way, sustaining himself all along the way.
Yep.
By surviving off of bread found in jars, and chocolate and coffee. It's not been a good life for him. No. Not healthy anyway.
But you know what? He's got plenty of gold now. So
that's right. So he can get as chonk as he wants to because he'll just be rich.
He went from the bottom and now we're here.
Still at the bottom. It's awesome though because the rate at which he gets magic for himself and continues to develop as a mage feels a lot more accelerated than typical RPGs where they just advance certain schools of magic, but Oliver just learns everything. Or certain characters have mastery of certain elements. And he just goes, okay, I have 2 elements, but then I also have the Force. Yeah. Feels like, yeah. And various field magic, and it's just really neat to see how he applies it. Oh yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier with the Tales of Wonder. It's just you have to read through these for certain quests, and it actually relates to the world around you. Sometimes it feels like a little more of a quiz function than anything else. Yeah. But it also feels appropriately part of the Ni no Kuni universe, especially since animals are anthropomorphic, capable of speech, and still play their own roles based on their characteristics as that respective animal. The lion is fearsome, but it's less intelligent. Cows are gluttonous. Nothing need more to be said about that. It's just it's interesting. Oh yeah, one thing that I got really excited about was just the alchemy aspect of this game. Just because you can do weapon crafting as well as food craft, cooking, and the food looks nice. It's Studio Ghibli food porn.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so you get to actually participate in that, which is nice. That's revealed later on. That's what that hidden tile is. Okay. It's a cauldron.
It's a cooking pot, right?
Yeah. It's a mobile cauldron. So suck it, Breath of the Wild. No.
You take that back.
I will. The game can run at a reasonable frame rate most of the time, unless you're in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah, that's the only time I had problems.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. But yeah, it was just it was interesting just making my way through these areas and just finding all the different uses for the abilities that I've learned and being able to backtrack, figure out where I need to go next, but then being oh, should I go further back and complete any additional quests that might have popped up, because that's a very real possibility that keeps coming up with this game. Yeah. There's replay value, but there's also just there's a lot of depth to just the questing in it. It feels a little bit more the errands board feels a little forced. It reminds me a bit of the bounties. It actually has bounties. Yeah. Like The Witcher. It has. It's weird to compare Ni no Kuni with The Witcher, but in terms of its quest structure, it feels
you're
like
kind
that
of
sometimes.
A beast hunter.
Well, he doesn't kill any though, that we know of. You just see Wally walking into town with heads of dragons on each side of him, just dragging them. Where are my guilders? My coffee. I also like that coffee restores MP. I get such a kick out of that because he's a child and he's just pumping himself full of multiple iced coffees. So he can just cast more magic, and I'm just picturing him this wired student on Adderall, just I need more. So this is my first encounter with the beasts in the overworld.
It's like that scene with Thor. Another.
Yeah, exactly. Smash the mug. So here you get to see more animal related puns, such as the crowhawk.
And the
because it has a mohawk.
Is that close to so the soy boy? Is that like a soy boy?
A little bit. Oh, the soy boys.
Oh man.
What a strange world the internet culture can be sometimes.
Yeah. That's an understatement.
Soy boy. Now I'm just picturing soy boy, but with that body shape. But yeah, the enemies here are significantly there's a The curve steepens right around here.
The curve steepens.
Like you'll, it sounds like a mispronounced name,
The
right?
thick plottons.
The thick plottons. The plot soup thickens. The plot soup is thick.
Thick. Meaty.
Girthy. Lovely. Thanks for watching, kids. But yeah, so the one particular enemy that I find in this overworld, this part of the overworld that gets my goat, is just so incredibly aggravating. You'll see it in a moment. Is this boy who Naruto runs up to you, gets the drop on me, and just like immediate impression, the Clubber Cub.
Clubber Cub.
Which just looks fantastically flamboyant, and they are also lethal as hell. They're like Thumbleamer on drugs. And they Naruto run on the map too. They're just like, it looks like an old.
Look at him! Holy crap!
Yeah, right. Seriously, it's not. He's just like looking you. He's mad dogging you right there. And I'm just like,
you fucking what, mate?
trying to look straight ahead, just be like, oh god, please don't be looking at me. But I assure you,
Oh, it's
Oliver,
like that,
he is very much looking at you.
It's like that. What was it? It was holy crap!
Right? I'm down to 4 hit points. I'm so screwed.
It's like that. What was it? It was like that. It was from South Park. What are you doing, bro? He's like,
yeah. These things are so scary and they're so fast. They're weak to magic, and that's the thing. Also, I should have, like, in retrospect, switched to Mighty because he can just weather the attacks physically. But I'm stupid, so I didn't think of that. But yeah, they become a thorn in my side fairly often. But yeah, that's the Clubber Cub. Everything else in that map is reasonable.
I just like the immediate save afterwards.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like he put the fear in you, boy.
Right? It's terrifying. Because I knew I was in for a challenge. So see, there it is again. They're so fast. You can't run away from them.
It needs to be the
anime speed line or running line.
No, the distorted Sonic music.
Oh yeah.
The Green Hill Zone.
Yeah. Oh man. Seriously though.
With the Sonic running.
Yeah. Gotta go fast.
2 frames.
Man though, yeah, they die in magic really easily. So that's
Good God, though.
But still, they're murderous. I tried to defend, but I didn't bother.
I like
to
how
stick
he
around.
does Donkey Kong down B.
It kills me right. Yeah.
Boom boom.
Yeah.
I just love how he backs away too. It's like whoa.
Or no,
Cops
does
are
the
coming.
Donkey Kong taunt just like.
Like I just like how he backs away like he heard sirens.
Whoa! I found him like this. I did feel like I got murdered like that, just that moment. So like, man.
West Side.
Nasty.
What's going
monsters.
on? Just a couple of guys.
It's just like, I like that you keep your progress even after dying like that.
Yes.
But they just take attacks out of you.
Hey, Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Man, that game was savage at first, for sure. The hero mode was what it was. If not for hero mode, that game would actually be like just as dead easy as like, the originals.
It wouldn't have been too bad a playthrough. I mean, like this thing, I probably should have played through it for the first time.
Ah, you wanted to be
but
raw.
Because I'm just like, I played other hero modes and they were fine.
That's the thing. Like, you want a challenge, and honestly, it gets more like replay, like not replay, but like it feels like you're getting more value out of your first playthrough because every subsequent playthrough is going to naturally be at least to some degree easier because you know where to go.
Yeah.
Unless it's mirrored or whatnot, or like Master Quest.
Oh yeah, Master Quest was nuts. It was like everything was different, which was great.
That's good. No, like you don't see that often.
My whole thing was just like it was so weird for me because I did I played through the game normally, and because I did the Master Quest on the 3D version.
Yeah.
But as soon as I went to Master Quest, I played through the Water Temple and had no problem.
Yeah.
I was like, what did you do? What happened in the Water Temple that made it easier this time around?
You're tempered against the frustrations of that temple. You're just like, no, not today.
I remember that like the Dongo's Cavern. One that one actually got me stumped for a little bit. I remember it being a much more difficult than the original.
Yeah, because the Dodongo, like it's actually like it's longer certainly than the first dungeon.
Yeah.
But it's within like everything's laid out pretty simply, and you know where you need to go. What tripped you up about it?
I don't remember what it was. I think it was like because you had to utilize bombs a lot more. Like there were a lot of
makes
walls.
sense.
There
Yeah.
were a lot of walls that like I think I just passed up a wall that needed to be blown up, and I didn't notice that it was one of the bomb walls.
Oh yeah, because you just like you wouldn't have expected it otherwise.
Yeah.
It felt more natural. Okay. Oh yeah, the bandits are weaker to like ice magic. I started cluing in.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, they're kind of
Well, I don't know. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Certainly, it makes more sense than fire.
Yeah.
And they're more conditioned to resist heat, given the like the heavy sun protective clothing. Whereas ice, we're like, I feel like they should also be protected, but it's also like light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so like we make our way like further southward just because we're trying to find our way to Al Moon. At first I thought it might have been to the east, but like that, that turns out to be something later. And then hey look, another Clever Hub. I hate these things so much, and now there's two of them in this battle.
They're gonna do the sexy jutsu.
A little bit.
That's what the
They're
other
dressed
one is.
like it, yeah.
That's what the other one is.
Oh yeah. So this is where I realized that Mighty is the way to go. Even then though, like they just go berserker rage on him, and that happens.
Instant death.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're so annoying. So again, grateful that you get to keep your stuff.
Yeah.
Except for your guilders. Like I feel like I'm just gonna go broke in this area.
I also like that the game over screen is just, but it's funny because Drippy, he's smiling. He's just laying down, having a rest. He's just chilling.
The reason why he's talking it down to Ollie is because secretly he just wants
he's literally like that's the secret boss at the end of the game.
No, it's just Drippy.
It's just Drippy.
I tried to lure you out with the false promise of saving your mother.
He just comes up and goes, I killed your mom.
You need like just shaded over like above the eyes. Just like evil Drippy. Oh man. That'd be great. Like draw a goatee over him or something like that. That'd be great. Killed your mum. What you gonna do, laddie? Well, it's like, yeah, because he lures you on this false quest to save your mother, who's obviously already dead.
Yeah.
He constantly draws you into battle with much fiercer enemies than yourself, while you are a child.
And he just pranks around having a good old time.
Yeah, and he is totally fine with you just wielding a literal stick in battle for the longest time. Yeah. And he gets faith in you when he realizes, oh wow, he can actually take care of himself. But really, he's just getting entertainment out of it.
Exactly.
This is a fan theory going. This is fan theory with no knowledge of what happens at the end because we're doing this raw. But yeah. All right. The Clever Cup. They're so fast.
I was thinking about this the other day though. What I want to do.
Yep.
For like when we're at the end of a game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do one for Zelda, since we've already finished all the recordings.
Yeah.
But at the end of every one, I want to have one just big illustration.
Yeah, of course.
For the game.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That ends it off, something that's very important to the game. So
probably poignant too.
Yeah. So something that'll be right after the credits. I'll put it up, and it'll just be the last thing that people see before the.
Well, yeah, because I feel like for the end of Link's Awakening, it's just like I feel like maybe a bridge between like his dream world and the spoiler alert and the real world.
Yeah.
With like like certain elements.
Right, or like what I would do is I might do is like it would be the Windfish, but inside the Windfish is all like it's like the village and all that.
It's the entire world, yeah. Koholint Island.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I'd like that, yeah. Yeah, no, that'd be great.
Like for every game we complete, I'll do that. I'll have just a one really nice.
And you can like zoom out like Atlantis. Like,
I'll have the borders will be kind of like whited out, like they're kind of like a storybook kind of thing.
Yeah, which will look fantastic for this.
Will look great for this.
I can picture your Metroid one being really inspired for sure.
That one would be
just because like I can picture Oh man, just like Samus laying waste to the space pirates, and like I guess the Metroid Prime, and like or there's so many things that could be done with that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I think I really like, because one of my favorite parts, I liked the research station that they had in Phendrana Drifts.
Yep.
I really like that area of the game. But I don't know, because I mean, it might be kind of like a thing where at the end of the game, she's, she takes off her helmet and everything, depending on how much, how much you complete the game. But she takes off her helmet and all that stuff, and she looks at like what's happened. To Talon 4.
Yeah, like there's a conflicted look in her face. Like, yeah, she completed it. Like, she's made so much progress, but
it's not really
what's
gonna.
the
The thing
point
is,
of
it's
this?
like it's really not gonna save the planet. By any means.
If anything, she's just surviving.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely like.
The Chozo were already long gone, so it didn't really matter. Like she
her personal stake in it. Yeah.
Right.
She's just picking up the pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Picking up the pieces of her powers once again, because she keeps dropping the damn things. No, it could be her like Velma style, just like, where are my glasses?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's, I think one of the things is just like, I really like the way they did it with that game. Okay, well, I'll talk about this later.
Yeah. No worries. This is good. We were shooting shit while getting through the desert.
I can talk for hours about Metroid Prime.
Of course, yeah, no problem. It's your passion, and it's like, I'm excited to see more of it for sure. We can probably do a little bit later. But yeah, no, we reach Alma Moon. I realize this is an oasis town, which makes sense given that it's a community in the middle of a desert. Stands to reason that it's able to sustain itself fairly well.
Yes.
But yeah, for now, we will continue with this next time. Please like and subscribe. We just absolutely appreciate all the attention that it gets. And we love doing this, so I'm happy to keep doing it. But for now, tell your friends, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Adios. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.